All right, good morning. Olam, Ola Midelbic. Okay, that's a mouthful. Hello, how are you? Right, what we doing? We're in Bangkok, and we are flying to Hong Kong today. We did have ATC in Bangkok, and they've just gone off. But we've got ATC in Hong Kong, so that's all right. That's okay. But maybe it'll come on. Let's have a look anyway. All right, we're in the Thai Airways 777-200 today. It is lifetime live weather, and we are. Let's just switch on this. Hold on. Thai Airways, there we go. Lovely. All right. Let's jump into the cockpit. Let's have a look at the route today. So the route is taking us. Let's have a look at the flight plan. There we are. So that's our flight plan today. So out of Bangkok, then over towards Laos, and then a bit of Vietnam, and then straight over to Hong Kong today. The weather is cloudy, which is nice. I like cloudy. Yeah, that's nice. All right. Let's go and yeah, you won't see it on the vertical, unfortunately, but on the horizontal, you'll see the flight plan and everything. All right. Here we go. So let's get things started, shall we? Okay. So power up the aircraft. Emergency lights on. Batteries. Ground power on. We can go there and there. All right. Did I set the sound correctly? Yeah, I did. Okay, hold on. There we go. All right. Right, we do have announcements, so we'll run those as well. Okay. Let's go electronic flight flag and let's pull in the flight plan. There we are. So that is Bangkok to Hong Kong. There's our departure. We are departing on the Selk 1 Golf today. There we are. And there's our QNH 1004. Okay, let's get GSX doing its thing, shall we? And request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Thai Airways. Very good parking, it says. All right. Come on. Aircraft is powering up. There they go. They're doing their thing. Attach the tug.
Ladies
Yeah, go on.
and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free, and
Why didn't it take my audio as
row or a front row bulkhead seat,
Airways?
all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
That's weird. I do have. Okay. All right. Anyway, it's Hunter Fanatic. Hello. How are you?
Boarding starting.
All right, let's get things going, shall we? So, wow, what's warning? All right, FMC, let's go. Position in it. Victor, Tango, VT, Bravo, and Sierra. There we are. We're at gate Echo 8 today. Are we? Yep, we are. Echo 8. There we go. And let's pop that in there. Arling Crazy, hello. All right, let's go and go route. And let's request the route Bangkok, Hong Kong. We can set the fuel. Set the payload. And we can select the route. There we go. You've got 2 hours left. Ooh. All right. Do I have a jetway connected? Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's pop on the traffic, the weather. We can pop those up. There we go. They can also go up. There and there. We'll go traffic and terrain in here. Okay, let's load. And we're on 20 left today. Come on. So 20 left, which is one of the old runway, which was 19 left. And after they, clear. And we can activate that. There we go. So departing on 20 left on the Selk 1 Golf departure. There we are. We can execute that. And then our arrival into Hong Kong. Let me just check the ATIS. It's giving me the furthest runway. Arrival is on 7 left. Wow. It's so far away from the terminal. Okay, anyway, 7 left. We're on the Cant 3 Alpha and on Limes. There we go. Just check our legs. We should be all good. No discos. Yep, there we go. We're good. All right, let's go route and performance. We're going to reject that. And we'll pull up our briefing panel. There we are. So, we're flying 41,000 feet today. 41,000 feet with a cost index of 139. Wow. That's very high. Reserve fuels, 2.5 tons of reserves. Zero fuel weight is 160. That's correct. And we are good. Let's go to our thrust. There we are. Right. Let's go to our performance. We're leaving on 20 left. There we go. It is dry. Import from aircraft. That is good. Import the weather. 1004 is our QNH. Let's calculate. So we've got a thrust rating of 2 today. Select temp is 48. So thrust rating of 2 and 48. Here we are. Takeoff. We are flaps 5 today. There we are. CG. And the wind is 211. 211. There we are. And runway slope is 0 and dry. Outside temperature is 32 degrees. 32 degrees. There we go. So if I look at my, 28, 32, 37, 28:32, so 1:28. There we go. All right. That's good. Okay, so no, let's go back again. Sorry. 137 is our rotate speed. Please be seated and fasten your seatbelt. All mobile phone and portable electronic devices must be turned off or set to flight mode and can be used only when... There we are. Runway heading is... What is runway heading? It is 195. That's right. 195. Here we are, 195, and we are going to 41 today. So, oops. So 41,000 feet. Come on, here we are. 41,000 feet. It's 5 in the morning and it's already 75 degrees Fahrenheit. What's that in real numbers? What's... Oops, sorry, no. 75 Fahrenheit. 75 F in Celsius is 23 degrees. Okay. What are we at? Let's have a look. We are going to be... It's 18 degrees today at the moment, but we got a max temp of 21. Nice. That's nice. For now. All right. So that's all done. Let's go flight director on and flight director on. We are good. We'll go LNAV and VNAV. Vex, hello, mate. How are you? All right. What's up? This aircraft soon enough. 1004 is our QNH here in Bangkok. There we go. They're still boarding passengers. They've already boarded the luggage. And we don't have ATC, unfortunately. ATC has logged off. So, so we are on 122.8. We do have ATC at Hong Kong. So 122.8. I got up. There was ATC. Unfortunately, they went off. Finally cooled down to 27.9 in your room. Wow. Still high, isn't it? Okay, we've got 180 passengers boarded. 213 is the number we are carrying. And then we will be ready to get out of here. Beautiful. All right. We've got a Cathay Pacific that is pushing back right now. Obviously, he hasn't announced his intentions. All right. Okay, boarding is complete.
Cabin crew, boarding is now complete.
Okay, thank you.
Any remaining ground crew.
Right, let's load our wind and execute, and then let's do our forecast winds as well. Load. There we are. So we can go VNav in that page, and then legs in this page, and we are good to go. Are we good to go? Have I done everything? 41, yep, we're good. Yes, all right. We can change that to 2000. There we are. And we are good. All right, let's go. So we're going to start the APU. There we are, starting APU. Seatbelts can go on. And beacon light comes on. There we go. So the APU flap is open, and APU starting up. There we go, lovely. All right, I think APU's up. APU's running, let's go. Pushback. Bangkok traffic, Thai 600, stand Echo 8, push and start. Facing north. Okay, here we go. Oh, there. Ground operations. Parking brake. Release and remove chocks. There we go. Let's check our doors. Is that one going to close by itself, or am I going to have to do it? Let's see. Closing and opening. Come on. Close. Closing. There we go. Arm all. Why does it go like that? So facing south. Oh, we have to face south, is it? And then go, okay, let's do that.
Release parking brakes.
Okay. Release parking brakes. So we're going to be facing south.
All engines clear.
Mandy, hello. Hi, how are you?
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
Okay, let's start engines. There we go. So that's all good. On. We can go auto, 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 and auto. There we are. Fuel can all come on. I don't think we have anything in the centers. No, we don't. There we go. We're all good. Let's start the engines. And you know what? Before it starts screaming at me, let's go checklist. Okay, okay. Override, override, normal. Right there. Yep, that's good. They're good. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Trim we will do. And there we go. Before taxi. Yes, yes. We can go. Yeah. Let's go trim. So trim is, what is trim? Parking brake. Set.
Please observe the cabin crew
6.5.
to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our aircraft. Thank you.
There we go, 6.5.
Please stow all your belongings in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you. Do not place them on your lap, in the aisles, or at the emergency exits.
Flaps 5.
Passengers seated next to emergency exits must follow the instructions advised by a flight attendant. Prior to takeoff and landing, window shades must be pulled up. Please stow all.
Okay, let's start the elapsed time. There we go. And that can go to on. Oh, good.
Return your seat back to the fully upright position. Please fasten your seatbelt low and tight while seated at all times.
Okay, engines are good. Let's switch off the APU. There we go.
This is how to release your seatbelt.
And we're all good here. We can go taxi lights, runway lights on.
Kindly fasten seatbelt over your blanket.
And they've let me go. All right, let's go.
Cigarettes in the cabin and lavatory is strictly prohibited, as is tampering with smoke detectors. During takeoff and landing,
okay,
all
start taxi.
devices must be turned off.
Bangkok traffic, Thai 600, taxi in runway 20 left via Golf and Echo.
Will be released automatically.
Bangkok traffic.
To start oxygen flow.
Sorry, Golf and Delta. Bangkok traffic. Okay, parking brake release. Let's go.
With the straps and breathe normally until further notice. If you are traveling with a child, put the mask on yourself first before helping the child. Remove the vest and pull it over your head. Secure it by hooking with the ring and tighten it by pulling the loose ends.
Ducky, hello mate. How are you? How you doing?
Pull the tabs to inflate
Hope
your
you're well.
before exiting the aircraft. If the inflation system fails, inflate the vest by blowing into the tubes.
Are you not doing your milk run or what?
By pulling this tab
Living the dream, one nightmare at a time.
when in the water.
Yeah, we're married, aren't we?
Infant life vests are also available on every flight. These are the bracing positions in case of an emergency landing. In case of emergency,
There we go.
the lights will lead you to the exits.
I'm going slow so the safety announcement can finish.
Leave your belongings, remove high-heeled shoes, and proceed to the nearest exit, which
Cabin is ready.
should you require further assistance, please contact our flight attendants or study the safety pamphlet in your seat pocket.
การบินไทยมีความยินดีที่จะอำนวยความสะดวกสบายด้วยความเต็มใจตลอดการ
สบายครับคุณครับสวัสดี
We are pleased to provide our Royal Orchid service. We อบคุณครับ
Kapun, Kapom. There we go. All right. Here we are. So 20 left. A lovely departure probably. On our way to Hong Kong. There we go. Right. How far up is this? A little bit more. Taking the third left. We're going to use the full length of the runway, obviously. This is a big beast. So, not this one, this one. Here we go. Right, let's hold here for a second. Let me just do one final cabin check or cockpit check and we'll be good. So there we go. Holding here. Let's just make sure no one is coming in. No, Cathay is just left. No one is coming in. We're good. All right. We'll go. Landing lights on. They can go off.
Cruise seats for takeoff.
There we are. And we are good. Let's go. And we are good. All right. Lining up runway.
Cabin crew prepare for takeoff.
Bangkok traffic, Thai Airways 600, lining up runway 20 left. Selk 1 Golf departure. Here we go. Lovely. Okay. Let's go. We're good. Let's go. N1, 50%. And release the brakes and toga. Whoa, I knew that. Sorry. See, trying to show off with the old camera views. And rotate. There we go.
Positive rate.
Positive rate, gear up. Here we go. Lovely, lovely. It was a nice quick rotate, eh? This thing is just pure power. There we are. Flaps going to flap 1. Flaps up. And we are good. Okay. There we are, 4,000 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, during free service, we can up to the mail service. You will find a copy of our duty-free catalog in the seat pocket. If you'd like to buy anything, please fill out the order form and hand it over to flight attendant. Service will be closed for 30 minutes before landing. Thank you.
Look at that. So nice, eh? There's Bangkok. Oh, look at that. So where are we? 8,000 feet. Let's sync our heading. 286. There's it. That's our departure. So we are on the Selk 1 Golf departure. Takes us right round the airport. We're going over the Chao Phraya River. And that is our departure. Like that. There we go. So over Samut Prakan, then Lac Krabang, and then out towards Prachinburi. $10,000 is the constraint here. So we'll wait till we pass the constraint. We see we're stuck at 10,000 foot there. And then once we start climbing past, there we go. We can go. Landing lights off. Seat belts can go to off. Electronics off. And we are good. There we are, accelerating now. And continuing our climb to 41,000 feet. All right, Q&H standard. Pontus, hello. How are you? Sorry, for some reason I'm not getting the chat up on my... Why? Why is that? I'm getting the chats for the other stream. Interesting. Ah, I seem to be getting it on the vertical stream, but not on the horizontal stream. Why? Why can't YouTube be so as straightforward as Harriet? Harriet, hello. Hi, how are you? Been a while, mate. Am I a retired pilot? No. Not at all. Just been flight simming for so long, you know. I do have an aviation background, though. Yes. Education-wise, yeah. Or do I sound like I'm a retired pilot? That'd be nice. That's a compliment. Right, so what are we at? 16,000. Another constraint there, 16,000. So we should be starting climbing again. There we go. We've started climbing. And we'll carry on our climb up to 41,000 feet. There are no more constraints. Yeah, no more constraints. We're actually on the tail of a Cathay Pacific 700 777-300ER, which is also going to Hong Kong. So yeah, your family is telling you to become a pilot because your brother is a pilot. Yeah, okay. Listen to your parents. Listen to your family. or do what you want to do, right? I mean, what excites you? But I think first and foremost, listen to your family. Exactly what Harriet said. You know, you gotta live for you, right? What interests you? I mean, being a pilot is it's a nice job, but it's not as luxurious as everyone makes it out to be. I'm scared. Is it safe? I can't answer that. It's still the safest way to travel. But, you know, is it safe driving a car? Is it safe crossing the street? You know? Is it safe walking the streets of London? It's all relative. It's all relative. Normally pilots would have good knowledge of the, you know, the quality of the aircraft they're about to fly. And, you know, it's not just the 300 souls or whatever on board, but them as well. So if a pilot doesn't feel that the aircraft or the aircraft is lacking something, they can always end the flight. I like being a passenger, but flying a plane gives you stress. Then maybe it's not the job for you. Maybe, you know, go into aeronautical engineering. Make sure the aircraft are safe to fly. You know, go that route. Fix the system from within. Right. 25,000 feet. That's where we are. Right there. I don't know why a little nav map. I could switch that off actually. There. That's where we are. And there's a cafe also going to Hong Kong. Bad sleeping schedules for pilots, but good money. Not in the beginning, not at all. As I said, it's not luxurious until you really reach, you know, captain or whatever, with a lot of hours under your belt. In the beginning, bad schedules, bad money. But, you know, you've got to progress. You are from India, okay. Yeah, so I wouldn't work for Air India. क्या हाल है, ठीक है? Yeah, Indigo seems to be an okay airline. But I'm sure there's a lot of competition. Having a brother in the system is probably not a bad idea in India. Everything is done on Vasta, right? Safarish. You need Safarish. You need that jugaad, that connection. The Cessna 127. Is that smaller? Is that smaller than a 172? Oh, Harriet. One more year and your brother will become a pilot. Right. Yeah, so having a connection like that in an airline is a good thing in India. In that part of the world, everything is done through connections. Who do you know? How much money are you going to pay? Right? Unfortunately. All right, we are heading up to our cruise altitude. We've just passed 31,000 feet. You need to pay 1 crore. 1 crore in it. I don't even know what a crore is. I've tried to figure out and understand what a crore is. I don't. Is that 1 crore is 10 million? Is it? Yeah. What? One crore is 10 million, is it? Never understood it. Ian, good morning. Not so far, I know, but in the 127 have the Garmin 1000. What? A Cessna 127, really? Oh, wow. Tiny. The only Cessna 127 is a radio control one that I can see. So about 110,000 US dollars. Okay. Oh, come on. Hong Kong has gone offline. It'll probably come back online. It usually does. Yeah, I just did. Oh, look at that. That was nice, wasn't it? There we are, sink our heading. Yeah, captains is the ultimate goal, right? Captain is the ultimate goal. And once you get that kind of experience, then, you know, other airlines become available, right? I know a first officer for United Airlines who started his flying career in India. Ah, I knew Sean would turn up. So good, man. Unbelievable. The whole match, I was thinking of Sean. Oh dear. Who do they play next? Let's have a look. Who, I forgot. I didn't check. I did check. I forgot. Mexico play England. Belgium plays the US. Okay, that's going to be a tough game. That is going to be a tough game. Even Mexico is going to be a tough game for England. I mean, I don't think the English can get used to the altitude. I mean, it's nearly 2,200 meters. You know, the Mexicans are probably quite used to the altitude. It's a bit unfair. Should bring all the games should be at sea level. What's my ethnicity? Middle Eastern. Middle Eastern with a bit of African. But I am multilinguistic. I am very, very good in languages. I speak many, many different languages, except Flemish. I do not speak Flemish. Dutch. Not Dutch, to be fair, but Afrikaans, because I have I have quite a bit of family in South Africa. So I wouldn't say I'm fluent in Afrikaans, but I can understand some of it. Right, top of climb. What are we at? Top of climb. There we go. 16 nautical miles, top of climb. And there's our top of climb marker right there. Did you stay up for the whole match, Sean? Were you streaming for the whole match? Wow. To be honest, I wasn't. I was asleep. But then the first thing I did this morning was check the score. And I thought, damn. Oh, we like this. I mean, you can't beat Mr. Tupac. I mean, the legend still lives on, eh? Tupac gadget. No, mate, six pack gadget. And I swear I got 2 extra packs as well. I reckon I got 2 extra packs. I can see number 7 and 8 coming in. All right, we're in cruise, 41,000 feet, on our way to Hong Kong. Chasing a Cathay Pacific, we are. Look at those clouds. Come on. Look at those clouds. Tank 787. How you doing, sir? Thank you for the raid. I saw you was another day, another repaint. How you doing? I hope you're well. We're doing a little Asian hop, Bangkok to Hong Kong today. We're in the 777 200 ER with the Trent engines. And yeah, we're at 41,000 feet, cruising along nicely. The clouds are looking absolutely stunning. And yeah, we did have ATC. I love Thai. I love the Thai livery. I really do like the Thai livery. I have flown Thai Airways so much. I used to live in Bangkok, and that was the airline we flew a lot on. And the 777s. I mean, you know, I've flown pretty much every aircraft in real life as a passenger. And the 777 always does it for me. I just love the 777. Granted, I sit up front. But I do love it. I do like it. I'm not a fan of the 350, unfortunately. I'm not a fan of it. I just love the raw power of the 777. It's just horrendous. It's what, you know, it's a petrol heads aircraft, you know? Pure noise, pure noise. Anyway, welcome, Raiders. I am Gadget, and I fly planes, apparently, with the occasional hunting stream as well. Because I do like to chill with a bit of hunting on Call of the Wild or Way of the Hunter. But primarily I do flight sim. I'm also the guy behind the development of StreamFlight, which is the software up here that powers the overlay that you see at the top. So all the telemetry is coming from StreamFlight. So if you're a streamer or you're a non-streamer, it works for both. You don't have to be a streamer. You don't have to have OBS installed. You can, whether you stream or not, you can get an overlay on your primary flight screen while you fly. So StreamFlight is a superb piece of kit, and constantly being updated with new features. But yeah, what you see up here is a custom overlay, but it comes with 5 default overlays in the software as well, plus camera functions as well. So you can have an orbit camera, a flyby camera, in the case that you don't use chase plane. If you don't use chase plane or do not own chase plane, StreamFlight will give you an orbital camera and a flyby camera as well. Do you also have JSON output? For what? You mean all of the data elements? The data elements are all text files for each element. No, I don't. I don't have a JSON. I don't see the need for it. But yeah, StreamFlight, if you want it, you want to have a look at it, see what it's all about, you can find it here. You can find it here on flightsim.to. Go check it out. You might like it. You might you might not. 3,000 plus people say otherwise. But yeah, I am the bloke behind that. Right, there's our flight plan. That's where we are. Right there. So that's us. There's a Cathay also going to Hong Kong. And unfortunately, we're going to... we are landing at 7 left, which is the runway right out in the water. The furthest runway from the terminal. Because that's what the ATIS is saying. We don't have ATIS on at the moment, but we will. They were there. They're gone offline. So we'll decide later on if we move to a runway closer to the terminal. But why do you want a JSON output? Why can't you just use what I give you? Explain. Why is it so difficult? Or are we just dropping buzzwords? Oh dear. Yeah, but I don't want people to do that. If you're able to do that, then yeah, go ahead and do it. No worries. No worries. There we go. I was thinking about putting a layout editor. I was really thinking about a layout editor. I've got all the scope of work for the layout editor done, but I haven't got around to doing the layout editor yet. Yeah, I understand. Vex has mentioned that before on the as well. How far is that Cathay in front of me? Let's have a look. 67 nautical miles. So we're still in Thailand. This is still in Thailand. We're heading towards Laos. And then we will cross over into a little bit of Vietnam and then into the, what is that sea called? The South China Sea. We've got a bit of weather coming up, but not too bad, not too much. Okay. So we are at 41,000, so that's okay. Recommended is 41,000. So we won't do any step climb. Right, I'm going to go and get myself a coffee. Anyone want a coffee? Right, I'm going to go and I'm going to grab a coffee. I shall be right back. All right. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. What coffee? Kopi luwak. Indonesian coffee. All right, I'm returning in 5 minutes. All right. All right, I am back. Look at those clouds. Don't they look stunning? Do they not look stunning? So we're about to cross over into Laos. There it is. It looks like I'm catching up to the cafe. What is he doing? $468. $453. Okay, maybe not. If I go down to, and let's go, so that's the border between Thailand and Laos. Beautiful. I tell you what though, yesterday's football games, they were just strange. I thought England didn't get, I thought they wouldn't get through. I really thought England would not get through. I mean, Congo, they really played well. They did. They played well. That goalkeeper, I think he used everything. I totally agree. I think England was poor, and were very lucky to end up with the result they got. And yeah, from what I saw of the Belgium match, I guess both Congo and Senegal ran out of steam, you know. I think the next game England plays, I think it's all over, which unfortunately I would want, you know, I really want England to get through, but Mexico is at 2,200 meters. Mexico is at 2,200 meters. We don't have anything in England that's that high. Yeah. We don't have anything that high in so yeah, I don't know if the height of Mexico City will cause a problem for the England players. They need to acclimatize, but will they acclimatize? I don't know. And yeah, Belgium, well, I think, I don't know, I think Belgium won because Sean was praying and praying and praying. I don't think he's prayed so hard. And they got through. They got through. But they're playing America next. They're playing the US. So US is not a walk in the park, unfortunately. Right, sync our heading, sync the heading. Oh, that's nice coffee. Let's see if we can catch up with the cafe. Let's see if we can. 839. Let's go to 0.87. Execute. There we are, right on the red tape there. What are we at? 481 knots ground speed, so we should catch up with that. They are 472, yeah. And I'm at 41,000 feet. He's at 39. So we got 550 nautical miles to the airport. We're just heading into Vietnam now. There's the coast. We can see the coast. We're crossing over into Vietnam. This is Vietnam here. There's the coast. Sorry. There we are. There's the Vietnamese coastline. So the sun is setting. I think we will have an evening landing into Hong Kong. We've got a headwind of 22 knots. There is the Vietnamese coastline. Wow, New Zealand is completely covered. New Zealand is completely covered. But not much traffic. There. Not much traffic. But there we are. All right, we've entered the South China Sea, heading towards Haikou. Towards the island of Hainan, which is Japanese. What is this? Yeah, no, that's not happening. And that's not happening either. There we go. What's going on? Why is it frozen? Don't do this, chase plane. Oh. All right. So we're still in the, okay, I think we can see Hainan now. There's a coastline, I think. Yeah. There's the coastline of Hainan. Loose, hello. What do we got there? 41. What is he at? 36,000 feet. Okay. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're well, mate. So we are 485 knots ground speed. We are chased. There's a Cathay Pacific right in front of us. How far is he? Let's have a look. So he's still at 67. You have a question? Yeah, go ahead. Show me. Tell me. What's the question? Do you want winter back? Yeah. Send it. Send it. We've been having some serious heat waves here in the UK. We had last week, I think it was. Yeah, last week we had 34 degrees, 36 degrees, and we have no air conditioning, right? Today it is 21 degrees, which is all right. 18 degrees currently. But yeah, we are expecting heat wave again. So tomorrow is going to be 25. So we're going to expect 30 degrees later on next week. Oh, it's hot. We don't have aircon, man. We don't have aircon. We just got little fans running all the time. You can live without aircon. Ah. Yeah, to be fair, so can I. But there's Hainan, there's the coast. Right in front of us, a Japanese island. It's where the haiku comes from. The Japanese haiku poetry comes from this area. How many aircraft are going into Hong Kong? That's going nowhere. That's going I don't know where. If you're hot and can't sleep, get a damp towel and sleep with that. Like, how do you sleep with a damp towel? Like hug it or sleep on it? Can't be good for the mattress. Or on the pillow. Or just hang it up in your room. Legit, just drape it over you like a blanket. Really? You said damp, not soaking. Okay. Oh, we just got an aircraft below us. Where did he go? There he goes. Right there. How much fuel are we going to have? 7.8. 270 nautical miles, top of descent. Where are you these days, Luce? Are you at your workplace? Are you at home or where? Are you still doing that? Are you still driving that monster truck? Nice. Working at a gold mine like 6 minutes from home. Oh, right. Okay, so you've moved back. Okay, good. So no more long treks across the outback. You're on rest days off, but yeah, back on the East Coast for a while. Nice. Because that was a really long journey that you used to do, right? How many miles was it? A couple of thousand or something? Yeah, 3,500 kilometers. Wow. So there we are, flying over Hainan. Just down the road, really. The top of the descent, 230 nautical miles. Let me just pull up the chart. The charts approach 7 left. So the airport's about 300 nautical miles as the crow flies. We've got 220 till top of descent. We'll do the descent briefing pretty soon. I think it will be a evening landing as the sun is starting to set over Hong Kong. There we are. What does our arrival look like? Okay. Gonna get dark real quick. Dino, hello. How are you? hold on 1 second. 1 second. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, Luce is here. So, Luce, are you still driving this thing, is it? Are you still driving that? Look at the size of this. Is that a fire extinguisher? No. I mean, look at that. It's just completely, it's huge. I mean, there's the driver's cab. Wow. Now, I got a A60H Volvo articulated. What's that? Is that like a normal truck? A what? A60. One of those things, you mean? One of those? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Do you pull it or do you push it? Nice. And how's the old DeLorean? You still got the DeLorean? Do you still have that? And that little, the little smart car. What we got here? 165. And your Mercedes. It's a smart car made by Mercedes. go. I think that's the Cathay there. That's the contrails of the Cathay. I think we're going to land on 7 center. Yeah, we're going to land on, let's see what happens. Wait a second. Is that going to 7 left? Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, that was a while ago. Yep, usually the way, usually the way. Then you realize you dodged a bullet. I don't know everything. I know he used to drive 3,500 kilometers to work. Here we go. Scale modeling. Oh yeah? So like you walk down a runway, do you? In your skivvies? Oh dear, you walk down a runway in your shorts. And I'm not talking about a modeling runway. I'm talking about, yeah, our runways. Model railway stuff. Really? You got any pictures? I'd like to see that. I do have a bunch of Hornby stuff in a box in my attic. I have a lot of Hornby. and Meccano. Do you remember Meccano? Meccano. The old one with the lead paint on it. I used to have a lot of fun with the Hornby stuff and the Meccano. Used to build massive things with the Meccano. Now it's in a box. I don't even know if you can get Meccano anymore, can you? Meccano. Wow, you can still get Meccano, but it's all, what is it? It's all plastic now. Really? It looks plastic to me. Oh no, it has metal parts still. Is that owned by Legos? No. Right, we're heading towards our top of descent. 103. All right, let's get ready for our descent. So we are going to be 1,500. So 1,500. Let's do our descent briefing. 1,500. There we are. Q&H. $1008. Here we are, 1008, and we have a minimums of 23. No. 1390. 1390. So Barrow, whoops, no, sorry. 1390. So let's go menu, EFIS, 1390. There we are. Perfect. So we can go menu and then switch off the EFIS. We can go here and we go flaps. There we are. Flaps 30, 126 knots. The recall is checked. Okay, auto brake we will set to 3. Landing reference we've done. And approach briefing is complete. There we go. The descent briefing is complete. Transition altitude is 11,000 feet. So 169 nautical miles to the airport. 75 till top of descent. Let me just check. Are they using 7 left still? Yep, they are. Right, there's our top of descent. All right. 48 nautical miles. We might as well just click that one there. There we go. All right. Phone went flat. Ah. Okay, we'll be starting our descent momentarily. 26 nautical miles. So the Cathay in front of me has already started its descent. Oh, wow. Really? Damn, that is so nice. That is so nice. That is so, so nice. That is really, really nice, eh? All right, here we go. Top of descent. 3 miles. There we are. Throttle's going back, and we've started our descent into Hong Kong. Sun is setting. And we've got a bit of drag. There we go. Started our descent down into Hong Kong. That one under the bridge, I've got a photo with me and the real one. Oh yeah. That looks really nice. You might want to dirty up the model one though. It looks too clean. T364. T364 with lighting as well. Nice. And sound. Wow. Oh shit. Wrong one. What's the control that you use? What is the control unit that you use? I remember the one I used to have was called 01 by Hornby. NCE Power Cab. What does that look like? NCE Power Cab. That thing, yeah? Ah. Right, let's just have a look at the legs. Yep, we're good. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? So nice. So I have a few streamers too. What do you mean? So I have a few streamers too. Huh? Oh. Okay, sorry. You have a few steamers. Okay. Like the Flying Scotsman. Do you have the Flying Scotsman? Everyone should have a Flying Scotsman. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please return to your seat, fasten your seat belt, put your seat back upright. Thank you.
Okay, approaching to Hong Kong. Although the Scotsman did visit there. Really? How did they get it over there? By boat, wow. Beautiful, look at that. All right, let's sync our heading. Well, I'm probably going to be number 3 by the looks of it. $19.88. Wow. Drag required. So I want to be, let's have a look. There we go. 130 on approach, 130. Approaching 10,000 feet. Decelling to 240. And transition level is 11,000 feet. Okay, let's go. Landing lights on. There we go. That's on. And we can pop the logo there and there. Okay. heading towards Limes. I want to be below 6,000, above 3,000 foot by Limes. There we are, below 6,000, above 3,000, so we are bang on our descent profile, so we should be okay. And then I want to reduce to 180 before Tutba. Let me just have a look at the arrivals. You know what? I can slow down now. So let's go and slow down to 220. All right. We have a wind farm right there. I think we got there's the other aircraft going in. So we are number 3. And then I want to go to 180. That should give us enough. Clearance. I'm not hearing anyone announce anything. We can go flaps 1. Okay, speed brake can go armed. And we're okay. Let's go to flaps 5. Hong Kong traffic, Thai 600 is turning final for ILS 07 left. We are 12 miles out.
Cabin crew, safety check and at your stations.
Right, let's start to slow down. Flaps 10. Sorry,
Cabin crew,
15.
prepare for landing.
And let's drop the gear.
P500.
Here we go. Flaps full. And we're going to go 130. 130. And approach. Here we go. Localizer is alive. Hong Kong traffic, Thai 600 is fully established on the localizer, 07 left. We are 8 miles out. Okay. Viper, hello.
Minimums.
Here we go. Okay, I have control.
1,000.
Here we go. Come on.
300. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let me just bring up the chart. There we go. Hong Kong traffic. Thai 600 is clear. Has vacated 07 left. All right. Okay. There we go. We are good. And APU can come on. Strobes off. We'll leave the landing lights on because it's really bad lighting on the 777. And we will go to 201, Delta 201. Or Delta 205. That's good. Okay, select. Progressive taxi.
Roger. Taxi via Yankee. Echo. Foxtrot 2. Alpha 2. Bravo. Uniform. Continue on taxiway Yankee. Now on Yankee.
All right.
In 300 meters, turn right on taxiway Echo.
Turn right on Echo.
บินค่ะแนะนำท่านมาถึงท่าอากาศยานนานาชาติเพื่อความปลอดภัยกรุณานั่งรัดเข็มขัดอยู่กับที่ปิดโทรศัพท์มือถือและอุปกรณ์อิเล็กทรอนิกส์ไว้จนกว่าเครื่องบินจอดเรียบร้อยและสัญญาณแจ้งรัดเข็มขัดดับเมื่อเปิดที่เก็บของเหนือศีรษะโปรดระมัดระวังสิ่งของที่อาจตกลงมาถูกตัวท่านหรือผู้อื่นได้กรุณาตรวจสอบเอกสารการเดินทางและสิ่งของท่านก่อนที่จะลงจากเครื่องรวมทั้งใช้ความระมัดระวังขณะออกจากเครื่องบิน
What's it doing to me?
ขอขอบพระคุณที่ท่านเลือกใช้บริการของเราท่านสามารถติดตามข้อมูลการเดินทางของการบินไทยได้ที่ www.thaiairways.com พนักงานทุกคนหวังเป็นอย่างยิ่งว่าจะได้มีโอกาสต้อนรับท่านอีกขอบคุณและสวัสดีค่ะ Ladies and gentlemen, we have now loaded for your safety. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, your mobile phone and electronic devices off, until the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned off and the aircraft comes to a complete stop. Be careful when opening the overhead locker to protect yourself and other passengers from possible injury. Please check your personal belongings and travel document before leaving the aircraft and be cautious upon disembarkation. Thai Airways International and Star Alliance. For more information about Thai, please visit www.thaiairways.com. I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you and สวัสดีค่ะ
It's taken me all the way to Foxtrot 2 and then cross the runway into Alpha 2.
Now on Foxtrot. In 300 meters, turn left on taxiway Foxtrot 2.
Yeah, Foxtrot 2. Now what? Mike or Bravo or Alpha? Bravo.
Now on Alpha 2, turn left on taxiway Bravo.
All right.
Continue on taxiway Bravo.
Okay. Actually, we changed the facility.
Continue on taxiway Bravo.
There we go. 206. 202.
Now on Tango. In 150 meters, turn right on taxiway Tango.
204.
Now on Tango. In 300 meters, turn right on taxiway Sierra 1.
Turn right. Are you mad? 206. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Is it still doing my
You need to start the engines to
okay,
request ground
that's fine.
services.
All right. APU is running.
You need to start the engines to request ground services.
Parking brake on. And APU is up. There we go. Switch off the engines. And ground connections.
Cabin crew, mode selector arm.
And request ground power. Here we go. And we can switch off our fuel. There we are. APU can go off. B can go off. We can do all the lights.
การบินไทยได้นำท่านมาถึงท่าอากาศยานนานาชาติแล้วค่ะเพื่อความปลอดภัยกรุณานั่งรถเข็มขัดอยู่กับที่
Okay, we're good.
ปิดโทรศัพท์
Window heat
และอุปกรณ์อิเล็กทรอนิ
off.
กส์ไว้จนกว่าเครื่องบินจะเรีย
Here
บ
we
ร้อย
are.
และสัญญาณแจ้งรัดเข็มขัดดับเมื่อเปิดที่เก็บของเหนือศีรษะโปรดระมัดระวังสิ่งของที่อาจตกลงมาถูกตัวท่าน
And there we go.
ตรวจ
GSX.
สอบเอกสารการเดินทางและสิ่งของท่านก่อนที่จะลงจากเครื่อง
And request
รวมทั้ง
deboarding.
เช็คความระมัดระวังขณะออกจากเครื่องบินการบินไทยและ Star Alliance ร่วมกับสายการบิน ANA กัปตันและลูกเรือทุกคนขอขอบพระคุณที่ท่านเลือกใช้บริการของเราท่านสามารถติดตามข้อมูลการเดินทางของการบินไทยได้ที่ www.thaiairways.com พนักงานทุกคนหวังเป็นอย่างยิ่งว่าจะได้มีโอกาสต้อนรับท่านอีกขอบคุณและสวัสดีค่ะ Ladies and gentlemen, we have now landed at
Okay.
Tokyo Airport. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, your mobile phone and electronic devices off, and to the fasten seatbelt
And
signs.
let's just have a look at door management.
To a complete stop.
That one can close. We don't need that one
Your
open.
overhead locker to protect yourself and other passengers from possible injury. Please check your
There we
personal
go.
belongings
All
and
right.
private document for leaving the aircraft and be cautious upon disembarkation. Thai Airways
We are here.
Terminal and
Lovely.
Southwest together with ANA. Captain and all the crew would like to thank you for flying with us. For
There
more
we go.
information about Thai, please
All
visit
right.
www.thaiairways.com.
That is it for me. I am done.
See you again soon.
Thank you for everyone who's here. Luce, thank you. Dino, thank you. Vex. Tank, thank you for the raid as well. All right. That is it for me. I will see you all on the next one. Who's on? Okay, I will see you all on the next one. In the meantime, you all take care. And, yeah, have a good one. All right. Bye-bye.